Hello, Aaron. Are you missing your friend? Now, what the hell is his name now? Burger? No, no one Burger. Bangor? No. Oh, of course, Boris. Yes. Yeah, you're missing Boris, aren't you, eh? Yeah. You two had a hell of a time, didn't you? Yes, you're tired now. Anyway, let's go and get on. Oh, welcome back to Blickling. Hey, you might have gathered we had a visitor last few days. Was in between episodes. I'm just checking through and see what we've got around here. Yes, him from the other side of the country at Riverview. He came visiting. We keep in touch, and he said he was on his. He had a few days off, and I suggest he come down here for a couple of 3 days. We have a few beers, and that's all right at the moment. Needn't bother know that. We have a few beers and have a laugh or two. Oh, in fact, I had a little job for him. We'll just go and see what that little job was before we get on with any work. Now, we can put some slurry down, or slurry or digitate. We'll probably digitate down on bin field 8. I think I'd do that first. And then we'll get on, to start the rain. Oh, we should be alright with the fertiliser. Well, not fertiliser, with the digitate. We use a dribble pipe semi-injector thing, so the rain shouldn't make too much difference. So we're going to move the muck over to our new area. Now, if you look here, you see something's missing. That's what I had. Reef, I think he said his name was. Yeah, don't bother much with names. With my memory, I can't remember them anyway. Well, as I said, I had a little job for him. As you know, I was talking about removing this shed. Well, he took the filter, I took the JCB. We chained up to a leg at the front corners there and just pulled. And it came down quite easily. Then there's a local scrap dealer. Now call themselves a recycling centre. Used to be scrap dealers. He said he'd come and have a look at it. He said, yeah, I'd give you some money for that bit. I don't want certain parts of it. I said, I'll tell you what, you take the whole lot away and we call it quits. No charge either way. He agreed, so he came and actually cleaned it up nicely, as you can see. Well, this is where the muck's going. You know, I was thinking about somewhere to put it. This will be ideal. Should I? I'm still debating whether it's going to be safe to really go under. Put the digitate into the ground. I don't want that spreading. Oh, that'll be empty. Yeah, I'm just trying to see which one is which. Yeah, we are empty here. Let's have a look. Have a look at the screen. Yeah, we're fully empty. So I think instead I've got two little jobs I want to do. One, I've decided, you know, I was humming and hawing the other day about this. I am going to sell the Land Rover. I never use it, or very rarely use it, and that's got to go too. I must remember to get them to take that away. This is the only fuel we now got on the farm. That's safe. The tank there isn't. It's sprung. It's getting close to springing leaks, and we ain't got a bund around it. Now, if we had a bund around it, we could probably get away with it for a while. But just like that, any spillage could go straight into the soil. It is empty, so you ain't bother about that. And I don't like the look of this. Oh, there. Looks like that's buried. I wonder if first job, can we lift that up, or will we have to reset it? Guess I'm going to reset it. This is coming out of character now, because that shouldn't happen. That might have happened when I was might have touched something when I was taking the shed out. Everything else looks okay, it's just this. Whoa. Hope we're gonna get an episode we had on OldBor with certain parts of it. The Marshall trails will go straight into the ground, not going back. Don't think that's going to. Let's see if it. No, we're going to have to reset it, I fear. Oh, of course that went. I didn't really panic because I just remember where this resets to. I just you get used to things like this. Where's the this is under these. Ah, it is this here. Reset. That should have reset over here, and it has. Well, just put that back and we get on with the story part. Actually, it'd be better off putting that back into the Fulcrum. It's easier. This thing was just a standard variable gearbox. Variable speed gearbox is a bit of a pain to run it slow, so I shall take this one and go to character again for the moment. Yes, there is no screen on this one, Chris. I think some of these may well have a screen. I know he said it's why he doesn't use it. That'd be over this side if there is, but there's nothing here. It's a fire extinguisher and that's it. It could depend on the model. I haven't really played with the Vultures a lot, although I will be from now on. I'm enjoying this. Not up to my favourite JCB, of course, but it's an excellent little track. This would be great for contracting with, because you could do most of what you need to do. Possibly get it slightly more, but just oh no, because it isn't. I'm not on. You are not on 19 at the moment with all the fancy hools attaching, unless you do it yourself. Alright, let's put this back and hopefully it won't spring out again. I know that, as I said, on OldBor we used to have a bit of fun in certain places with the Marshall trailers, used to dig the cells in. And as I always use Marshall trailers on OldBor, you just have to watch where you're parking them. Oh, hello, we've got a bit. Don't know what those forks are behind. I don't really have a look and see. Well, that's above the surface at the moment. Oh, they look like all. Oh, that's free time. That's telehandler forks. Right, the first thing we're going to do. Now, I was thinking, as I said, about fertilising field 8. We shan't be doing that now. Not with the rain. It's not really a good idea. So instead, I'm going to go and sell off. Get all the eggs. Sell those first. Then we will. Then we'll go and sell the Land Rover, and we'll have to possibly walk back unless we can get a lift. Could have waited to do it with Bob, because it's a matter of how many eggs have we got. 36, yeah, be worthwhile. We gotta go that way anyway. Oh, and the other little bit of news is been a field. Just check the field number. Get this right. Yes, field 9 we want to put the fertiliser on. Field 8, which has got the grass on at the moment. At some point down the year, we're going to let the local motorcycle club have that for a grass track. Once we've cut the grass off. Now, not having it before. Right, we'll do this, then we'll come back and do a little bit of work on the on mowing the muck. The trouble is too with the Land Rover that the engine itself was designed in the 1940s. It's been upgraded, yes, but it's not really up to the very late spec, especially this one. This is quite an old one. So it's not very clean, it's not very efficient, and I'd be better off if I need a van to get a more modern one. As you notice, I quite often just pick up a tractor if I want to go anywhere. Oh yeah, I want to go around first to sell the exhaust before we go in here. Oh yeah, whilst the reef was there, we tried most of the pubs. Oh, guess what? Just hit one again. I'll be safer in the tractor anyway. I think there's about 3 pubs in the village. Well, we tried them anyway. Yeah, it's an old Defender. That's getting on a bit. And you can hear the engine. Doesn't sound in A1 condition anyway. Now whatever you do, don't hit the police car here. Mine would probably be better off hitting the police car than the policeman or woman. I didn't actually note which it was. Yes, this is all part of going green, and not just the colour we were after one night drinking. Yes, we were a little bit on the green side. Let's let Chad have this, so I'll repair it first. No, sell it. Well, another 20,000 off our debt. Well, let's go for the walk back. I think it's a bit much that he wants it. Well, fancy chips now, not at the moment. Yeah, there's pub here. There's a pub near the football ground way. There's the brewery, which is also a pub up near Blickling Hall. Anybody would think we're a load of drunkards. There's a Black Sheep Wool Company. Used to spend a bit of time down there when we had sheep, but recent years, of course, I haven't. Yes, I took reef all the way around everything we used to have. The churchyard. I was a bit worried that they keep the gate locked there. I don't know if they're expecting someone to steal the inhabitants. It's one of the big houses around here. We've got 1 or 2 big houses in the village. But yes, I was saying, the grass field, the meadow, that's going to be used for a grass track meet. For those who don't know, it's basic speedway on grass. Used to be all ages to take part. Now it seems to be mainly the very young, the up and coming motorcyclists who take part in it. But they got thrown off the last meadow. A couple of villages along, and came to see if I had anything. Now, not too worried about dates. They're fitting with us, and I said I have to wait until we're cut, possibly the autumn after we've done the last cut. Because it won't matter then. The grass have plenty of time to recover, and that didn't take us long to walk home. So the grass will have plenty of time to recover, so you can have it then. Oh dear, it's getting worse. It's getting dark too. I think I want to just clean up the spill here. First thing we'll just start moving some of the muck across, because we've got some of the heap near field 1 entrance to field 1. That needs to be moved. Most probably needs to be moved more than the stuff actually in the cow yard. That looks a bit better. Just throw. So once now, I think we'll leave it there. We go too mad on this, and we just spend too long trying to keep it clean. We do a little every day, just keep it roughly clean. Put this in the mix feeder. The animals are fine for feeding. Oh yes, that's one thing Reef was very, very interested in, and that was the cows. I know he wants some, but as they told me, he's nowhere near ready yet. Get some sheep first, they told me. They're easy to look after. Especially as he's on his own, whereas this will be two-handed soon, and it was when we had sheep it was two-handed. That's one of the reasons I got rid of them. When I was going down the single hand after Pat left, I didn't fancy the trip out to sheep. If the sheep had been close to the main farm, I'd have kept them. But the other side of the village is no thanks. Now, which tractor should I use? I think I'll use the new one again. I've got kind of keen on that. I do. Well, that's now the oldest piece of kit we've got is this, but that's been well maintained. As long as we get it overhauled every year or a couple of times every year, it should be fine. It costs a bit more for maintenance, but that should be fine. Right, now what we want to do, I want to take that front weight off. Now make sure I get the right trailer, I don't want the new one. It's a little bit silly to use a new one here. There we are, that's all nicely positioned. Can't remember who made these ones. Oh, it did a good job. I know they're not actually connected, but it made it look like all the lines are connected in there. Well done. But as I say, I can't remember who made that. Part of a little pack of I've gone the wrong way, need to go back to the courier. Part of a small pack of these things, of these trailers. Can't remember, there's two versions of the trailer we got there, and I think there's also a silage version. Oh yes, I'm going to go and visit Reef, by the way, just for a laugh. Let's give him a hand. Be right about now, because he reckoned when he got back his harvest would be ready. Yes, I don't understand it either, how his harvest should be ready at the moment. No, I need to take the sheet off, don't I, here. Better if I'm pointing in the right direction. I'm not going to bother to take any more than that out of here. I just want to empty this out. Lift it up. I want to clear that stuff we've got. We dumped it before and put it into the right place. It's a bit in the way where it is, and it's not the best spot for it. I want to try and get enough muck so we can muck one of the fields. That's how I decided to do it. We put straw crops on 1 and 2. We'll bale from there, and then we'll muck those if we have enough muck. And the rest we will chop the straw, and that will help to keep the ground in good condition. Alright, let's just switch that on. And I'll just drop the gears again. Wrong one. That's it. I can never remember which way to move the. I have to come out of cab. I can't see where we are. Oh, there must one. We're way above. Oh, let's look again. Right, now then, we drop that down now. Right, we should be just about there. If we just go forward into the heap. And we switched it off somehow. Must have choked it. You can see why I want this out of here. It's not the best place. I'm hoping that where we put it, where the muck heap's going now, will be a little bit better. Why aren't you dropping? That's it, it's dropped. Now you can tell the concentration is coming in here, so I've gone very quiet. I know you all want me to concentrate more often. Anything to keep me quiet. Funny, the wife says the same. How are we doing there? Well, I think we must only put about one load over here. It's a bit of a shame that it's only one load. It's a bit of a waste. There must be two because we're almost full now. I think that is screws full. Yeah, we'll get this all done and we'll call it quits. I'll move a bit more over there off screen. I don't want to call it that slow. It's up at a couple of ratios. Well, I think no, we have got rid of about everything that isn't gonna work for us in here. Now let's see where we are. I'm doing this out of cab because it can be easier. The first bit. I think we'd be right there. Ah. Of course we've been on the wrong bit, haven't we? On the wrong end. Here we go. Let's lift it up. I don't know how much we'd get in here, but I'm going to try and go as high as we can. Well, that's not too bad. One thing you should never do is what I've done there, and that's drive with the buck up, because if you hit any power line, if there's any power lines in the way and you hit them, it isn't going to do you much good, or the tractor. Switch it all on already, and we'll just get into position. And away we jolly well go, we're getting there at last. I think we're almost cleared this area. It'd be nice to actually get this all out of here. It's in the wrong place. It looked an ideal place at the time, but thinking about it, was most probably the worst place we could have put the muck. No, it looks like we've got it all. Yeah, we'll put this up and we'll call it there, I think. and hopefully in the next episode it will have stopped raining. I will move some more of the muck over here. We'll get as much over here in this area as humanly possible, even inhumanly possible. Let's check us on the right one. Yes. And that looks of us there. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. Doesn't cost anything. And I don't beg you for money or anything else. I have enough to live on for my own needs, mine and my wife's needs, and I don't need any extra, which is why I don't monetize. This is my main hobby. Right, I'm going to move this in here, ready. I'm going to start just loading it up. We'll try and empty this out too. We've got enough before we... oh, wrong way. Wrong one. Before we move in there, get the arm in place. Come out of cab so I can actually see what the hell we're doing. I probably should have put some concrete down first, but too late now. Alright, any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them. I read everyone, and I try and reply to everyone. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.